Hi everyone, Armored Pants here, and we have another video for you in the Advanced Blitz Gaming section, and this is more in-game decision making. Now this video is special because this is actually a giveaway video, part of the giveaway I'm doing with Pantoufleee, so be sure that you put in your in-game name, server you play on, and the Tier 8 Tech 3 Premium tank that you would like to get in the middle of a random draw in the next few days. Now this video is interactive. Those of you who've seen it before know the drill. If you're new here, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to pause the video at key decision making times within the game, ask you to take a quick time out, hit pause, think about what you would do, and then we hit play again, rejoin, and we talk through the decision making, and we can see if your decisions were the same as mine. And it's a bit interactive, so hopefully the idea is makes it a bit easier to learn. It makes it a bit more interesting rather than just watch the game listening to me speak. So this is a mastery game in the Smasher. It is, I guess, kind of just opposed to the game we last did, because that was also a master game Smasher, but when we lost. So first thing, obviously, as always, is as the setup is open to us and the countdown is on, what would you do? So hit pause and I'll see you back in a second. Welcome back. So basically, as always, count the fast movers, count the heavies, count the TDs. And because the Smasher has this huge gun and it's really most effective when it fires HE against lightly armored tanks, I decided to go and try to support my meds and lights. But of course, they have a different idea and they're going to go towards C. So now decision time again. So now that you see what's unfolding, what would you do now? So hit pause and I'll see you back in a second. And we're back. Well, I mean, I can't really go towards C on my own, right? So I have to go towards, I can't really go towards A on my own, so I have to go towards C. So that's what I do. I'm slow moving, etc. So I need to go towards C. Now we're in a position where if you look at the mini map, there are no red spotted, right? So we're in a bad position this game. There's one red spot, that's it. So decision time now, what to do. So hit pause, I'll see you back in a few seconds. Well, I mean, given the tank that we're in, and we always say decision making is all about knowing your tank, you can't afford to get isolated, right? It's just not a good idea in a Smasher. So really kind of have to push on towards C with the rest of the team. Now we see some enemies spotted up, etc. But you know, we're into a minute of the game. I haven't fired a shot. And I think we're strategically and tactically in a bad position here because, you know, all of our lightly armoured tanks are not playing to their strengths. They're bunched up in front of the heavily armoured enemy. Now we know where the targets are, etc. We know the A is captured. We're going to get flanked. So a key decision time again. So what would you do? So hit pause and I'll see you back in a second. Welcome back. Well, look, I decide I'm going to try to get into a position to protect C, maybe even capture C, and try to put some shots in onto the enemy. So that's what I move. I move up. Now the target's there, I switch to HE just because I don't want to spend too much time on target aiming. Fluff the shot, get a bounce. So no harm, no foul, but still not great play. Now I know the T20 guy is going to push up, so decision time again. What do I do now? Do I follow him? Do I stay where I am, etc.? So have a think about that and I'll see you back momentarily. Well, it's a supremacy game. I think he's going to go to capture C, so I decide to go and support him. Plus, I know that, as you saw there, we're going to get flanked. We know that because A has been captured. Now, here's a decision which I didn't do in the last game we looked at where I lost. I actually switch up to heat and smash one into the Tiger. Now, key decision time again. We're capturing the base, but thereafter, what do we do? So hit pause and I'll see you back presently. Welcome back. Well, I decide to push on and see if we can clear off the Tiger. So I have a heat round loaded up. I know I'm going to pen him front on. In the end, everybody goes in for the same kill, so I end up not doing anything. Try to put it around into the cupola. He's already dead by the time he hits. But now we need another key decision. Clear the tiger, we've captured C, but what next? We know we're going to get flanked, so what next? So hit pause and I'll see you back presently. Well, Napoleon always said, "Ride to the sound of the guns." So I know that there is a number of reds coming up behind us now, so I decide I need to probably engage them somehow. So I'm going to load up HE because I know that there's going to be some lightly armored tanks there. Scorpion, the M41 Bulldog. Full for shot there, but you know, now we're at least facing up the right way to the enemy. So now we're going to push on. We have the Scorpion in front of us, so we can get a shot onto him. We know we can high roll him with HE rounds. But now we see the Indian Panzer there as well. So the question is, do we push on towards the Scorpion, or do we sit back and let them come to us? So key decision time. So hit pause, have a think about that, and I'll see you back in play momentarily. I decide to push on, but not directly, because I know the Bulldog is here to my left. A good chance I'm going to take a round off him. So what I decide to do is decide to go front onto him, hoping to get a bounce, but at the same time also engage in the Scorpion if possible. Scorpion is really dangerous. I know he's just fired, so he's not going to be able to hit me, so I take him out. I do take a round from the Bulldog, as I suspected I might. But I got the added bonus of the bounce from the Indian Panzer, so therefore I think actually it kind of netted out pretty okay in that. One small DP round in return for taking out the Scorpion and getting the bounce from the other tier 8 medium. So now decision time, what to do now. Do we go towards the Bulldog? Do we go towards the Indian Panzer? It's key decision time of the game, because also we are behind on points. So have a think about that, hit pause, and I'll see you back in a few moments. I decide to go towards B, because the game is finally poised here, and I know that if they capture B, as they're doing now, we are going to be in trouble. So therefore I decide to push on. I'm just checking there's nobody waiting to ambush me from the side, and I push on towards B, get my reward. I'm able to take out the Bulldog. But now we have two medium tanks, T-43 and the Indian Panzer, either side of me. So I'm kind of caught in a pincer, and it's 2v2, and I know the T-49 is low on hit points. So again, key decision time. So what to do next? So hit pause, take a time out, have a think about it. I'll see you back in play. So looking at the mini-map and looking at where the Indian Panzer is, I know he doesn't have a clear line of fire onto me. So therefore I decide, as I reload, to push on and try to take out the T-43 if I can with a HE round into the back. Doesn't quite work out. I do get a round from behind, and my modules are damaged. So now I've got a real decision. Do I continue after T-43, or do I go for some cover? So it really is a big decision, because the game's going to hang on to this. So have a think about that, hit pause, and I'll see you back in a couple of seconds. Yeah, so as I said, this decision here probably will win or lose the game. So this decision I make might surprise you, but rather than go after T-43, I decide to go to B. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, it gives me the opportunity to take out the T-43 as I just did there. But secondly, it gives me the opportunity to put pressure on the Reds by capturing a base. Because in Supremacy it means then I can more predict their actions, right? So I'm going to capture B now, and then I'm going to ask you to hit pause again and have to think about what to do now. So once B is captured, what to do? Push onto the Indian Panzer, it's 1v1. Or should I maybe go towards A or go towards C? So hit pause and have to think about that, and I'll see you back in play. Welcome back. Well, as I said, and you'll see the thought process and the links between all the actions now. By capturing B, I put pressure on the Reds, or the Red, as there's only one left. And it also makes their actions more predictable. So going towards A means that I open up B and C to him, but especially C. I'm going to go in between B and C, because I know he has to go to one of those. He already has A, so he's not going to go to A. So he's going to go towards B or C. So I put pressure on, I get a shot into him, and now Do I go after him, or do I continue to stay where I am? So key decision time again. So hit pause and have a think about that, and I'll see you back in a few seconds. Well, I decided not to go after him. I decided to go into a side scraping position. Nice, get a bounce, and I'm going to stay here while I reload. And then as I approach reload, I'm going to push onto him. I've observed the Indian Panzers firing throughout the game. When he's facing onto me, he's rushing his shots. He's obviously really afraid of getting high rolled. So I've gotten a number of bounces from him. I think I've got 3 or 4 bounces already. So now I know that I can push onto him. I select a HE round, get a nice big high roll just before another bounce, clear him off, and we have won the game. But it was very close. I think the fact that I don't know if he's an experienced player or if he was just rushing his shots, but he probably should have tried to get me out in the open and isolate me, and then use his superior mobility and faster rate of fire to take me out. By not getting close for the kill, staying at distance, he's playing into the hands of the Smasher, and we were able to deliver the win and the mastery game. You can see there's 2k less damage, I think, or 1.5k less damage than the previous Smasher game that we lost. But I think some of the decisions in here were better than they were in the previous game, particularly around shot rotation, shell rotation, and around key decisions on where to go on the map awareness. So, for example, going to protect B and C, knowing that he's going to go there rather than go to A. Firing HE rounds to get some decent rolls and take my damage points rather than going for the more risky higher roll shots. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. As I said, it is a giveaway. There's going to be a tier 8 premium tech tree tank available. It's part of the giveaway with Pantoufleee. So please hit subscribe, like, share, and then all you have to do after that is just put your IGN into the comment section along with the server you play on and the type of tier 8 premium tech tree tank you want, whether it's a Luva, Super Pershing, whatever you want, IS6. Put it in and we'll get that to you as soon as possible. Obviously this is the joint collaboration with Pantoufleee, so obviously if you're not a subscriber to him, please subscribe to him too. There's a link to his channel in the description. So cheers much, thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful, I hope you found it enjoyable, and now I guess all remains for me to say is pants off.
That's all, folks.